What is your perception of reality? Is it the ability to capture, process, and make sense of the information our senses receive? If you can see, hear, taste, or smell something, does that make it real? Or is it simply the ability to feel? I would like to welcome you to the era of synthetic reality. Now, what do you see?
Stay tuned for an exciting edition of Simply Your World. Thank you and welcome to my channel, Simply Your World, where we discuss past and present events that will affect you if they haven't already. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button for me, if you can go ahead and do that for me, I would highly appreciate it. So now that we got that out of the way, I want to let you all know this is about artificial intelligence, deep fakes, and how easily these two things together can incriminate someone without, pretty much with no resistance, almost to the point where you would have to have the programs and the technology to decipher and dissect certain bits of information that you get is more than just seeing. Like the first clip said, what is reality? What is your perception of reality, or what makes something real? Is it because you can smell it, taste it, see it, or is it just the ability to feel? Emotions are really strong. People feel those things really strongly, and also videos, audio together can provoke a lot of strong emotions. Also, it can make you make a decision one way or another without having too much more information outside of what you just seen. All right. So with all that being said, I'm going to play this video and I'll be right back with my commentary.
This AI can adjust footage to give people different expressions or change their age. And can you tell which of these two is a real person? AI can create faces so realistic that people can rarely tell the difference. AI and robots have some incredible new skills, and they point to a hidden reason why Musk bought Twitter. Look how well this AI explains complex jokes.
I think I understand why me and my partner are such a good match. I get excited when I smell food and become super alert when the doorbell rings. My girlfriend Shelley becomes ecstatic when she sees a person who she just saw 5 hours ago.
This joke is about dogs. Dogs get excited when they smell food and when the doorbell rings. The girlfriend is excited to see someone she just saw 5 hours ago, which is a trait of dogs.
It comes closer to human-level intelligence than GPT-3, which was already beating humans on general knowledge and SAT analogies.
Okay. Now you have AIs that can hold full conversations with you. And I'm going to show you how deep this really goes, from, conversation to looks, to the full mask people can actually put on certain technology such as the silicone mask that looks realistic. They can change. As we get to it, I'm going to show you also how they can actually change with AI and with certain programs. They can change the full background. And then a lot of people say, well, that stuff looks so computer generated. I'm going to show you how far things have progressed from those grainy, obvious background settings to more realistic settings, from a green screen to an LED screen, which makes things even more realistic, and how they can change and interact. Interchange people and things and objects into these scenes seamlessly, where you don't even know if it's real or not. So we're going to get to that too. So check this out. This is what I mean by them changing the backgrounds. Just check it out. Just check this out, and I'll be right back.
Also enhancing realism in films and changing the way they're made. Green screens are being replaced with LED screens, creating realistic reflections and colours on the actors. Familiar lighting styles can make a scene feel a bit fake, and more natural light and reflections can make a big difference. As the camera moves, the LED background updates to match it. and the background can also move more quickly to create a sense of depth. And AI can make extraordinary edits, like adding flowers to this dress which wrinkle with the fabric, or completely changing the setting of a scene. Animatronics are also advancing, like this impressively flexible giant hand. This AI can take images of a place and fill in the gaps to create a 3D environment. This area of San Francisco was recreated with photos. AI like this will be used to recreate the world in the metaverse. And this AI from MIT can take a voice recording and show roughly what the person looks like.
Now, do you see what I'm saying? How it'll be easy to incriminate someone with this technology. They can change the background. They can change and add clothes, and it moves with the person where they naturally walk. It'll automatically change those things to make it sway, to make it harder and harder for you to decipher real from fake, to the point where all you will be able to do is feel. Right here on the screen, they're able to take someone speaking and construct the image. You see how close they are, and you know that the technology is getting better and better every day. This video was made in 2022, May 1st, 2022 is when it was published. Let me say that. But I'm sure this is an old technology by now. This is something they've been working on for a long time. So how easily could they, and seamlessly could they put someone in a scene, change the background, recreate the voice, natural lighting, all these things, presented to a jury, and you're convicted by 12, and everything they seen, you seen was fake, and then it breaks it all the way down to only maybe 3 people, 4 people, 5 people know the truth. And so now as you're convicted, 9 times out of 10, those people work for the people that convicted you. It'll be harder and harder to be exonerated. Think about all the innocent people that's on death row right now. Some people are getting off. But now think about how many people about to be on death row. How many people about to go to jail, potentially behind this technology. All right. Now, we went earlier. We seen a picture of a girl that said, "Is it real? Which one's real? Which one's fake?" All right. The one on the right is fake. The one on the left is real. Both of those images. If I brought this down like this, hold on. If I brought this down like this, there's no possible way you can say which one is real and which one is fake. Your perception is so narrow right now because they've changed the lighting schemes. They changed the background schemes. They've changed so much, to the point where it looks exactly like a person. From the camera flash, the highlights, everything on a person's face. So when you see a picture and say, well, yeah, I think I seen him. But did you really see him or her? Because I'm about to show you something else real quick. Check this out, y'all. I don't want to make it seem like I'm going too fast. I can speak. I try not to make my videos 40 minutes long, 50 minutes long, but I guarantee you I can make videos 3 hours long on these subjects. But from my research, I try to narrow it all the way down. Sometimes bring it just to layman's terms. Speak in a candid way without so much technical talk. But anyway. Like I said, you would not be able to tell. And then what if someone came at you like this? Check this out. What if somebody, came into a crowd, start shooting, break into your house, kill somebody, whatever, just whatever. And they got a hood on and they running, and all you got is a quick glimpse of this person or of this thing in this silicone mask. There's no possible way you wouldn't be able to say that was real or fake. And it's exactly what I mean. Check this out. I'm guessing this is the after. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. This is the after, but it's the first, but it's like the it should have been second. Show you what I mean. This is a silicone mask. A white person's in this mask. There's no possible way. You see what I mean?
I don't
Like,
have any makeup on under my eyes right now, but I am wearing my contacts and have a nice shiny bald head. The other things that are really new are these.
now, throw some glasses on there on him. Put a hood on. You know, we all know they got these weaves now that men can wear. You know, that makes the hair look just. It is real hair, but they can put it on someone who has been having issues with maybe alopecia or bald headed. They can make them have a head full of hair. Waves better than than any man that ever tried to have waves and couldn't achieve them. You know, make them jealous. Throw it on something like this. Throw a gun in their hand. You see, he's ecstatic about the new hands that he got. They move like a real hand. Guns can be drawn. People could be killed, stabbed, robberies, probably fingerprints. Realistic fingerprints can be on these things. They probably can take a 3D image of your fingerprint, make it, also what you call it, 3D printing, press it into your fingers, leave your fingerprints everywhere, and then you stuck like Chuck. Nothing you can do, nothing you can say. What are you going to say? What can you say? Nothing. This is what I mean by wickedness at its finest, man. If that's even a thing. If wicked can be fine, then it's getting more and more refined every day. Alright? Last thing I'm going to show you is a seamless video of this guy named Bill Hader, which is this guy. This video came out August 6, 2019. Well, it was published August 6, 2019. I'm going to show you how seamless they changed his face into Tom Cruise's face. I mean, just back and forth. Every time he says something about Tom Cruise or tries to make an impression about Tom Cruise, watch how his face changes into Tom Cruise. And this could be you, this could be me, this could be anyone that they are taking, or they can just really, hold on real quick, before I even go play the video, just please stay with me, please follow me. They can take anyone, put them in some clothes like you, sit them in a room somewhere, and just talk. And they can literally change that person's face to your face and make it move seamless. Check it out.
And some other supporting guys, and then Tom Cruise walks in, and even those guys are like, "Whoa!" And he's super stoked to be there. He's like, "Yeah, oh, boom!" He's like, wow. He's just immediately excited when he walks into a room, and so he comes over and he sits next to me, and I think he had been briefed on some of the supporting guys, but. He was like trying to place me, So he sat in next to me. He's like, I love your work. And I went, oh, thanks. I love your work too, Tom Cruise. Thanks. And I go, yeah, I'm friends with Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen, and they went to your house. And went, yes.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but do you see what I mean by how seamless and effortless they can actually put your face on someone else's face? It's mid-speech. I showed you back here where they can actually change the whole scene. Where is it at? That's not this one. It's this one. Where they can change the whole background, man. Seamlessly. Where was that at? Anyway.
1875.
Anyway, they can change the background on you seamlessly. Effortlessly. With no problems. Say you did it. 3D print your fingerprints. Put them on a silicone mask. commit a crime, throw your ass in jail. What you gonna do then? Nothing. Cry, be mad. This is what I mean by people are still singing and dancing while the wicked is coming up with plan after plan to put everybody ass in a box or in some type of camp some damn where. You know, working your life away, no wages. You know, while the AI is pretty much advancing, just like, you know, what you call it, Skynet, what you call it, Terminator. I mean, if you're hearing this, you are the resistance, just like Terminator said, man. But this is exactly what's happening. You know, but what can anybody do about it? What can anybody do about it right now? Only thing that can happen right now is divine intervention. Because they are so far gone with this game, it is pathetic, y'all. It's pathetic. I just showed you the silicone mask. Anybody, anything can happen. 3D print the fingertips. Change the background on you. You don't know what's real or fake, i.e. this right here. You don't know which one's real or which one's fake. You know, who's real, who's fake. Which one, you know what I'm saying? This could be you. This could be anybody. You trying to pick somebody out of a lineup. They don't even exist. The silicone don't exist no more. The picture don't, it's in your face, but the picture don't even exist. Not even a real person. You saying you seen this person, yeah, you seen them, yeah, that's the one you chose. Yeah, you were actually correct in your judgment. But guess what? There's nobody on this earth to be found like that. You know, I mean, I can go so much deeper. I can get so much more technical. But it seems like the technical don't get nobody's attention. You know, I try not to cuss. You know, I try not to say too much. You know, I try not to, like I said, but I can use, sometimes we want to use so much profanity because that's just the way I be feeling on these videos. Just like, man, when is it going to stop? Never. Until everybody dead, everybody somewhere fighting. Because you know as well as I know, if you having an issue with somebody and they say, well, I'm going to send my, you know, or whatever, somebody see you arguing and this thing pop up. This goddamn thing pop up. Do something. Who you looking for then? Now it's you and your two families fighting back and forth, and this thing don't even exist no more. I'm just saying, man. I mean, I'm out. I ain't gonna even say nothing else. I'm out. Thanks for watching.